Hey everyone, I'm back. So if you've been patient enough and hung out on my channel this long, first of all, huge thank you for your support. Totally wasn't expecting that. I have been gone, I haven't made any videos since May, and there's a really good reason for that. It's not a great reason, but it's one that it's my life. So I have to kind of talk about it because I'm not actually in the house I'm used to filming in. So in May, my husband decided that he no longer wanted to be married to me, and he drained the bank account and left. And so I very quickly had to go and find a new place and get a job, and just my life literally went crazy. And I just had some serious things to work through, like emotionally, and it's not quite done. I have a divorce lawyer, and she's working through it with me. He's refusing to pay alimony, which actually affects my channel, so that's why I brought it up. So we're working through that, but I'm back. And so I want to kind of answer some really quick questions right off the bat. I can't really talk too much more, and nor do I really want to talk more about the divorce. Frankly, I've given this guy like almost 19 years of my life, you know, between dating and marriage, and I'm just kind of over it. I feel like I've been able to handle this emotionally very well. And but I did go through an existential kind of crisis, and I guess I wanted to talk about that because I almost deleted this channel. I had a moment where I was just like, okay, you know, I am a housewife. All of my shows, all of my videos and episodes have been about like this house. You know, for those of you who have followed my blog especially, you know that me being married was like, I loved it. And like, I didn't cheat or anything like that. It was totally his choice. And I was just sort of like, okay, what am I now? Somebody who isn't a housewife, do housewifey things. And I really had to like stop. I think this was in some ways the first steps of me kind of starting to heal. I sat there and I realized, like, first off, you don't need a husband to be a fantastic homemaker to yourself. And so I dropped the word housewife and became homemaker. And I clean and I cook and I decorate for me. I've just been embracing that, and I realized like I don't have to really change anything. What I was showing you guys on my channel with what I was cooking and the crafts I was doing on my blog and just being on here is who I am. And it's just -1. And once I realized that, I felt so much more stable because I was like, wait a minute, I don't really have to change. I'm already who I like to be. This is me, this is Heather, and I get to keep that. The only thing changing is my last name. And so I was freaking out over my job as well. And I ended up snagging this amazing job through this temp agency, and I'm just so happy because it's a 9 to 5, which means I get my evenings, my weekends free, and I can still pay for rent. So I'm really happy about that. So as you can see, I'm in a new place. I don't want to show it to you all at once. I guess we'll start in the bathroom, and I want to give you a tour of my very first apartment by myself. So this is the first time I've been able to have like my space and be grateful for it. So one thing you might notice with this apartment is that it is a little bit rough on the walls. Like there's some chipped paint and some stuff over here. Yeah, like some chips. But first of all, I really like it in some ways because it looks very artistic and kind of like wild. And I can always repaint it according to the landlord. And B, for the price and where I don't have a roommate, so I feel pretty like happy about that. It's in a really nice location, and my situation, it was an emergency move. I had to pretty much move out really fast, and they were ready like that weekend. So I was super stoked. I was like, whatever, I don't mind the holes in the walls. So it works really well. I really love the bathroom. I love the plants in there. I love taking a bath in there and just kind of letting go. It's become kind of like a sacred space to me. Baths have always been kind of a thing for me. So it's really nice to have a space where it's just so immersively mine. So the next spot I'm taking you into is the bedroom. So this is my bedroom. Sorry, my neighbors are having a party. So they're a little loud because I have the windows open, but I have these giant windows and I can't touch the ceiling. It's like really way up there. This is like a 15-foot ceiling or so. I'm 5'5", so I am thinking that this is at least, I mean, it has to be like 10, 12 feet high. But yeah, I really love this place. So you can see that there's like this little meditation area that I have, and my bed. So right now my bed, well, I left the master bed there. I just couldn't deal with it. And I had bought a camping cot just because I kind of felt like the marriage was going south and I didn't want to end up sleeping on the floor or being homeless. So I ended up actually buying a tent, really high quality tent, and a really nice cot. I'm thankful I didn't need the tent, but I've been sleeping on the cot since May. And I have to say, it's a Coleman. So try Coleman for all of your camping and divorcee needs. It's been pretty comfortable actually, so I've been really grateful to have it. And I'm slowly saving up, hopefully, for a bed. It's expensive because like you gotta get the frame, and I kind of want a headboard because my pillows keep falling out the back. And then you gotta get box spring mattress sheets. So it's a thing, and I have more expensive things to worry about, like paying my lawyer and making sure I make rent. So I've been just kind of working on it, but I have this really nice chair that I get to sit in and look out the windows, especially when it's like raining, which has been beautiful. And yeah, I have the TV with my little Ganesh statue, which I actually got after watching and reading Eat, Pray, Love, which was if you haven't read the book, read the book, and if you don't like reading, watch the movie because it's actually pretty similar. But yeah, so this is just kind of like my little bedroom sanctuary, and I love the plants over here. I have my lucky bamboo. I have an aloe vera plant that I was gifted at work, and I think this is a snake plant. My sister knows all of these way better than me, but I have all of those, and a big closet for all of my clothes. And then over here, I have a smaller closet, and then I have like a little makeup area. Next up is the living room. So that's behind me. You can see it's just like pouring in with brightness. I love that place. And I usually love having like the sun wake me up. So perfect. This is my living room. So I have the TV, my coffee table, and my couch. Both of these I got for my office, and they were just the perfect size for in here. And I have this fantastic fireplace that actually works. So I can't wait to use that this winter and enjoy it. I have my cookbooks all organized, of course, but the bookshelf I'm working on slowly. It has a lot of like, that's where all of my memories are, that's where all the photos are, and I'm just kind of like, I think, waiting to get a therapist before I venture into that. Also, this apartment gets sun in every single room. But if you've ever lived with an artist, or you are an artist, you'll know that there's always that one area that houses all of your artistic inspiration, and it's never clean. It's like always chaos. So that would be this desk. I have like my sewing machine here. I have like some sort of workout bike there. And it's just like, I have my mullahs here and I have my paints here. And just basically, if it's a craft item or an art item, it lives at this desk and it can get a little out of control. So then I have my little workout station, which is all the stuff I've bought over the years for myself and my workouts. My kitchen's small. I mean, I've seen smaller, like New York kitchens or kitchens in Japan are like micro, but this is kind of small. The fridge is a little bit like, it's a good fridge, but it's tiny. It's like small. And my counter space is literally that area and that area, and that's it. So I've been really kind of like, I have to unplug things to use like either the coffee maker or the kettle, and it's just been a little rough. And again, I think the previous owners here didn't really exactly take care of the space either. So when I first moved in, it had like a smell and I had to go and like deep clean it. It was horrendous. And then I have my orchids here. As a beginning first apartment, I don't hate it. For me, I feel so inspired by the space. And I already have a lot of my paintings, especially the ones I deeply love up. Yeah, so I'm just really happy with the space, even with the little kitchen. When I walk in, it kind of, because it has wooden floors, it smells a lot like the cabins I used to hang out in when I would go to camp. So it's been really fun to have that. Yeah, so sorry, I know this is a little bit longer, but what I'm gonna say is that I really wanted to start this back up again. I realized how much making YouTube videos keeps me happy. This is about, I think, finding my inner happy. And maybe not having any cash right now is a good thing. I don't know. But I'm going to be adding more things to my store, hopefully. And I'm also going to be going and I'm gonna start up a Patreon. And this is really where I'd love your guys' advice. I don't really know much about Patreon. I'm gonna like read up on the logistics. But I've heard that it's more like things that you can do with your fan base. And so I was wondering, like, for those of you who have stuck around this long, what are your thoughts on that? I was thinking of doing like weekly movie nights, or make a cocktail and we do like happy hour kind of thing over Zoom, or I don't know. So I was just curious of what you guys would like out of that if I was to do that. What your experience has been if you've been a Patreon sponsor. This was actually a really nerve-wracking video for me to make. All that to say, definitely gonna keep this channel, definitely gonna keep posting. I'm gonna try to keep it as regular as possible, and I'm gonna do my best to put out quality content, but I kind of want to know what you guys think and what you guys would like to see. I can still do more weight loss stuff, that's not a problem, but it is a work in progress, and I may not be losing as fast as I was because literally my whole life. And I just wanted to kind of get you guys' thoughts on this, especially with the Patreon. I'm kind of excited about that because it's something I've always wanted to do. What would you guys be interested in? I'm really curious. So please let me know in the comments below what you're thinking, what you've experienced, what you've seen other people do that you really liked or didn't like, and keep me posted. Also, be sure to follow my other channels. I just started on TikTok, but I also post very regularly on my Instagram. All of this is linked below. So again, thank you. If you're new to my channel, you joined at a weird time, but I appreciate you and I welcome you all the same. Please be sure to like, subscribe, definitely leave your comments. I definitely want to know what you're thinking and what your thoughts are. And yeah, I just hope you have a really beautiful and wonderful day. Thanks for hanging out with me, really and truly. All right, so I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.